So good evening all. In this video we are going to see about the case study where we are going to discuss about the e-commerce platform which is using a full stack development of frontend and backend and how it is going to be helpful for our users. So now I would like to start sharing your points by using your Java.
First, Node.js. Node.js is used as backend technology project to handle server-side operations. It allows JavaScript to run outside the browser, making developments more efficient. In the Smart Campus navigating system, Node.js processes user requests from the frontend. Whenever a user searches for a location, the request is sent to the Node.js server. The server then interacts with the database to fetch relevant location data. Node.js uses non-blocking architecture, which helps in handling multiple users at the same time. This improves the performance and responsiveness of the system. Express.js is used along with Node.js to simplify API development. The server sends the processed data back to the frontend for display. Thus, Node.js plays a key role in ensuring smooth communication between frontend and database.
Okay, so in this he is using a Node.js where it develops a smooth communication between the user and the client. So who's going to share your next points?
For frontend, we use React. React is a single-page application programming language. It is a front-end framework used to develop applications. In React, we only use single page, so we don't need to reload it. So it may be easy to the user to use it. And in React, we can easily connect MongoDB Atlas. MongoDB Atlas is an online cloud platform, so we can connect to it and we can manage database. In React, we use dynamic CSS for style and TypeScript architecture, and we use TypeScript architecture for building the React application.
Okay, so he has given how the React application is built and how it is going to. So who's going to talk about that?
I'll talk about the backend part. For backend, our aim is to create a HTTP protocol, but building a HTTP protocol from scratch would be time consuming, so we use popular framework called Express. In Express, we can seamlessly connect both React and database, take SQL or NoSQL databases like MongoDB, for example. And for authentication purposes, we have JSON web tokens, which can make the backend more secure.
Okay, so you are telling which can help the backend more secure, because not only the front end, even the backend should be more secure. Then only we can use the application without any errors or mistakes. So who's going to share the next point?
So here comes the MongoDB. MongoDB is a NoSQL database which is used in the modern technology. So when we compare to the traditional one, which stores multiple data relevantly when compared to the traditional one. So let us compare with the online e-commerce site. For example, when we go to a shop, it stores the database, stores the data in one by one manner. When the people's counts will higher, it struggles, the database, traditional database struggles to load data. But when we use MongoDB, it helps in efficient way, and the searching process also, which is very efficient and that can follow in any other sectors also.
Okay, so the front end, the back end, and the Node.js with the help is with the help of Mongo database. He is giving the ideas where it can even be a smoother way of communication between the user and client. So I would like to conclude this case study. So you may conclude.
So actually, I would like to just merge all these points what they said. So talking about the basic structure of full stack project. For example, let's take the Flipkart application itself. So actually, we have got three major stages in a full stack application, and that is the front end part, the back end part, and the database part. So in the front end part, we'll include all these React, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all these are used in front end part one. So whenever what the user sees is the front end part, and how the user interface works is about the JavaScript working. So all these will, for example, if a person is buying an iPhone from a Flipkart application, then what he does is that he open the app and we'll be seeing all the buttons, all the navigation apps, all the options in the particular app. All these are portrayed using the front end part. So whenever he's searching or she's searching food, then it will be like the product card will be displayed and the previous orders will be displayed. All these are based on the backend part. Like for example, if he's searching and if that product is available or not, and that part is stored by the backend using the database. So this is how the project is deployed.
Okay, so I think this is a great area of case study, and thank you guys for giving such a good ideas and by using the front-end and back-end application of full stack development. So thank you.